afternoon, Jules here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. So today I'm working on my bee journal. I'm just starting to put the ephemera in, but what I've realised is I've got lots of pretty papers that I really don't want to cover up with pockets and things. I have got some. We've got our ladder pocket in there. We've got our journal pocket in there. These have all been covered in previous videos, and I'm just putting some of these in. That's got a little pocket there. I think that's, yep. But as you can see, I mean, you can journal on a lot of these pages, but what I don't want to do, and the ephemera that comes with it, you know, there's lots of pockets and things like that, and I don't really want to cover them. So what I did was I've one of the bits of ephemera is a flip over page, and yeah, I could have put it on one of these and it wouldn't have covered anything. But what I want to do is I want to add some little bits, page extensions. So this is one way. So you fold your paper in half, glue it in and glue it on the edges there, and then I put the little flip, and that's got a tag in that you can journal on. You can journal on that, you can journal on that, you can journal on that. But what I have got is I've got some nice little pockets here. So, and they match this. So there's a deep pocket and two smaller pockets. So what I want is I want a line, and this one, again, there's a deep pocket and two smaller pockets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to either put the extension page in here and I'm going to fit it into this side. Now, as you can see how I put my journal together, I've got plenty of space for putting ephemera, so it's not going to take up too much room. And when you fold it down, you know, it just falls like a waterfall. So I think I'm going to take these out so I've got a smooth. This is some of the pockets that we've been making. Oops, that tag's stuck too far behind. I'm going to put it in here. So what I've got is I've got an A4 piece of paper, which is the same size as the pages. And the first one is a fold over. That's probably about 1/2 inch. It's just over, not a centimetre. Yeah, it's 1/2 inch. And then what I want is I want it to be roughly the same size as the page. So I've folded it in half, not quite in half, but I've folded it so it doesn't quite meet that edge. And then we'll crease that. So what I want to do is I want to stick this down and use one of these. And as much as when you buy copy of paper, it never ever is the right size that it says it is. So there's little bits sticking over. So I'm just going to trim them off. there we are. And what I might do is I might stitch round this, just stitch round it like that. So what I'll do is I'll go away and stitch around the page and I'll come back. Okay, so that's me. So I've stitched it round. I just did it quickly and I didn't do that bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that on there, just like that, and put it upside down. Now it's going in that way, so again, this is a Spellbinders stamp and it's Dear Ruby, it's called. It was a gift from one of my followers. Just so that it's not stark. You can still journal on that. And okay, so it's this page. So I just want it to go to the edge of that page there. Just sort of like a fraction away from it. Again, that glitter glue. Okay. So I'm just trying to make sure that it's equal, because it's just a fraction of an inch shorter than the paper that I use to print my digitals out. And there we are. And then what I'm doing is I'm just folding it on the, you know, where I didn't put it right up to it. I'm just folding it again, but I'm pressing it down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pockets on here. I'm saying that you can still journal on it. You won't be able to because it's going to have pockets. Silly me. Okay, so I'm just looking for my ball to, there we are, and I'm just going to crease around the edges just gently, just so I can fold. These pockets come with like little white marks on where you can crease the sides, the little. Okay. All right. The sides in first. I'm going to see whether I want a space between the pockets or not, or yeah, I'll have a space between those pockets. So again, just the art glitter glue. And I always have the bottom flat over the sides. And then we'll just and again and then I'm just and this one's got the thumb notch, the two shorter ones don't. And if you want to get the space between the pockets exact, then you can measure it. I don't, I just guesstimate. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's not. There we are. Nope. So we can put little bits and pieces in. And that one in there. And that one in there. And little different ones, but I'm going to take them out because I'm going to put the pocket on the other side. And again, now as I said, they've got white marks where you do your folds. If you find that your white marks are showing, just ink around the edges. That one is. That one will go there. Now I think I'm going to have this one so usually what I don't do is I don't fold the bottom flap up, but I don't know, I think I prefer it. Yeah, I like the pockets separate. And again, I'm just inking around the edges. This is a slightly darker paper, so it's showing more. And think I might have that one as the top one. Yep. Okay. Oops. And we'll put that there. I was going to put one of these on. And these again come with the kit. They're just little tabs. There's large tabs and small tabs. I just cut them out in a square, fold them in half, and then cut it. And take off any white bits. And I think you have to lift this one up. Yes. And I'm just going to put some glue back down that edge. I'm not gluing the tab down. The reason being, I'm going to see if I can put a hole in it. I should have done this beforehand, but no, I can't. So it won't have a little... I was going to put an eyelet in it, but never mind. We will have... I'm going to put these in. And we'll put our pocket in that one. I have got some that come with the kit. So again, I usually do the fold in the middle, fold it over, Then I cut it out. See, as you can see, I cut that one out, but you can still see it doesn't matter. I mean, I can't cut corners perfectly, so I'm out somewhere along the line. So it's easier for me to do that way. Right. I'm just cutting this out. Alright, I'm going to use my curvy scissors. Still can't cut curves out even with these. Okay. Take that off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some book page to put in there. No, I'll not use that. I'll use that for something else. In fact, what I'll do is I'll use some music paper. So what I do is the bit that I've cut out, I just draw a rough line, giving about 1/4 centimetre. So it's bigger. And there we are, and I'm going to stamp a bee in there. So I've got some bees. I think we'll have the big bumblebee. And I'm using the vivid black dye. Oh dearie me, I think that's about ready to run out. I think we'll need to use something else. Here's the archival. And just let me get a tissue to wipe that. Yep. That's better. It goes that way. I'm just putting it just a little bit over to a jaunty angle, and there we are. I've got some Tim Holtz cranes here, and this one's fossilized amber, and I'm just colouring it in a little bit. And these are the water pencils. And I'm just going to there we are. I just went over it with a little bit of a wet wipe, and I'll put that in there. And you can put acetate in if you want. I'm not bothered, but I am just putting a line around the aperture and a line around the outside. I'm just putting a bit extra because this is the one that's going on the flap. Fold that in. And there we have it. And then we'll just ink around the edges. And again, like I showed you, you can use the your crocodile to do your little notches. So I'm using the small one, and I can see, yep, I'm saying I can see, still missed it. And then I'll do some big notches on this side. Okay. we'll put that one in there, or you know, you can put it in that way. We've got another one here. But we've got this, and it's a bookmark or a tag or whatever. It can be a belly band, anything you want. But what I'm doing is put it in here so I can see. In fact, what I might do is I might do it this way. Right, so I just want it to that end. And it's just a little bit too wide to go in at the 2-inch, which is fine. And then we'll take that off. Put that, that's a bit too big, so we'll take a little bit more off. Didn't quite catch the tag properly, but never mind. So we'll have that. Yeah, it's got some little bits sticking out, but that's fine. So we've got that. And this is just starting to fill up quite nicely now. Just folding that in half. And we'll take this off. Okay, and with this one, I'm just I'm going to use some script stamp. Use that corner. Okay, and not have that bumblebee. I think we'll have this one, and again that way. Yep, that did that to me the other day as well. I'm just wondering if it's a photo. I got it from Temu, so you kind of get what you pay for. But if you're careful, you can rectify it, so that's just because. And again, so you don't have to put book page or music page. You can just stamp in the background. That's entirely up to you. Okay, so I'm going to put that one in there, and that won't fit in, what a shame. We've got some ephemera there. So that's that. So that's how easy it is to put. And if if you put something thicker, if you fold it there, then you've got a little bit extra space, and you can see, but it goes flat. So you can put your page in that way, or you can put it in that way and add bits and pieces. So you can add more. I mean, this has got 12 digital papers, so now it's got 13, and that one, that's 14, so that's got 14. And it, once it's got all the ephemera in, and once it has got the ephemera in, I've finished the, put the bow on, I will do a flip through, because I'll do a flip through of this one, the Shabby Chic and the Spring Journal all at once. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.